Well, you guys know what time it is by the title of this video. That's right, I got my hands on a Switch OLED, and we are going to check it out today. So let's get into the video. Well, welcome to a Redefine Entertainment video. I'm Kevin, and as you saw, we're going to be taking a look at the OLED Switch. But that's not without comparing it to the original Switch, because everyone wants to know, what are the main differences? Is it worth that I get the upgrade? I don't know. Let's have a deep dive into it. So the first thing we want to look at is this is my old Switch case. This is a World-Z carrying case for the Switch. As you can see inside, I have a power adapter and all my other stuff, bunch of games as well. And I have this base edition Nintendo Switch here. As you can see, I got little cute joystick covers on. But it's the base edition, so this means that it has the worst battery life and everything, but it can be hacked. But there we go. It's a normal Switch. Nice dark mode that I have up, and all my games. So let's open this up and see just how different it is. Is it really worth all of it? Well, let's find out. So the first thing that I want to notice is the difference in the boxes. You can see the old Switch box was much bigger, and this one takes up a lot less room, I assume for storing and shipping purposes. It's just a lot better to put it in a box like this. But that's not to say that the presentation isn't just as nice. So what we can do here is open this right here. You ready to see this? Whew, there it is. Oh, look at those white Joy-Cons. This is exactly what I wanted to get. I originally was going to get the neon ones, but as you guys know, if you haven't checked it out, go check it out already. I got a PS5. So what you want to do is to match them with my white PS5. Well, I suppose you don't have to. The neon is a very good color scheme, but I wanted to differentiate it, so I wanted to get the white ones because also then it comes with the white dock, which again matches a white PS5. Would you look at that? How does it feel compared to the one that was before it? Well, let's take these Joy-Cons off. And I think it does feel heavier. As you notice on the spec sheets, the Switch OLED was heavier than the original one. See this one, I even have a nice glass screen protector on. I have ordered one for this, as I'd always recommend, just even if they actually have a good screen. But we know this does have a plastic protective layer over the front of it. You can feel that, yeah, that layer can probably easily get scratched. But look at that nice metal housing on the sides. But oh, that's nice. I like the feel of this plastic. Get rid of this. I mean, I've gotten quite a bit of use out of this, so maybe I've smoothed it down, got a lot of grease on it. But the vents, the more streamlined look of it, I like the buttons better. You have a look at that. These buttons are, I don't know, they stick out more than the other one. Yeah, these ones, I don't know, they're just bigger. I don't know. Yeah, they're not bad. Both of them are pretty good. But now what we want to do is open this stand up. So let's see. Oh, just like a Surface. That feels really nice. Oh, I love that. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, let me stop. Let's get to it. The main event everybody wants to see. Turning on the console for the first time. There it is. Nintendo Switch. Oh, I can already tell this screen looks pretty good. So let's do as it says. We want to put the Joy-Cons on. So we'll just take them and slide them down. Woo, both the clicks. Look at that console. Wow, I don't remember that the first time I turned it on. But there we go. It is ready to be set up. But first, I know you're saying, let's just get to it. Let's just put it over here. You can look at it. And let's see what else we get in this. So we've got our bags. This comes off. Of course, as usual, we get our HDMI cable. We get our power brick. We get the Joy-Cons. Ooh, do you see these? These are like, they look a little braided with white in them. Whereas the old ones, here they are. The old ones are just, I don't know, more of a, oh, it looks like a cord. Whereas this, it is a cord, but it's just, it's got a white braiding in to match the white thing. Ooh, and this is white. Oh, that's cool. I like adding the little details like that. See, this is just other stuff. When I looked online, I didn't see stuff about that. The white cord, the white little locks on the things. Wait, this does have a white little lock. I didn't even notice. Wait, that was white before? They are. Okay, never mind. They're always white, but the cord has changed with this white texture on. That's cool. It's cool to notice. And here we've got, of course, the normal thing where you can put them together. I almost never use this just because, I don't know, I prefer them either in the handheld mode or individually in my hands. It's just a preference for me. But then here we have the dock. One of the other major changes of this is that we can now have it white and that it has that Ethernet port on instead of that extra USB. I sadly don't have my other dock here to compare it against, but look at that. That feels nice. I like the subtle edges and the white, the Nintendo Switch there in the middle, you know, actually like physical indents into the plastic where it comes shiny. Same with the back. And this just pops off. And there we go, AC, HDMI, Ethernet LAN, and the two USBs. I like it. I like it a lot. This little mat on the bottom. And that's all that's included in here. So let's get to you. Okay, so here it is. We're gonna set it up. This is where we want to import our data from the other console that it just prompted me for. I want to say first impressions. This screen looks, just absolutely amazing. I mean, let's just power it up and so there's that one. And then there's that. Just look how much bigger the OLED screen is. It looks great, I have to say. I can't tell you enough. It looks pretty great. So I'm gonna get this all set up and then I'll get back to you once I have some more thoughts on it. Okay, so I've now used the new OLED Nintendo Switch for a few days now. And I just want to share some of my initial thoughts, especially with the setup and transfer. I chose to say keep the existing stuff on this console so I can keep using it, but that meant then I had to go in and transfer all of my game save data individually, which was kind of a long and tedious task. I wish they kind of just had a checklist, just said do all these, transfer all of them. But I mean, it went seamless. You just sent it over and it went pretty well. The other thing is that with Animal Crossing New Horizons, there's a specific island transfer tool that you'll have to download on both the new Switch and your old one to transfer your island over. And then once you boot up in the new one, you'll just need to register your account back with your villager, and you're all good to go like nothing ever happened. But besides that, it went pretty well. I got all my stuff over to here. I just needed to make sure to deregister this one as my main console and register this one as my main console. Otherwise, you'd need to be connected to the internet to be able to play anything on this, because it has to check back that you aren't playing it on this, because of all copyright, and they don't want you to basically just be able to have multiple copies and keep playing all the time. But this Switch, Oh boy, do I love it. The screen is just gorgeous. Just being that little bit bigger just does so well. It still fits the exact same and stuff like this. Though as I've said, if you've ever looked at like a Satisfy grip for the Nintendo Switch, this Switch is 3 millimeters longer, which means the Satisfy grip that is made for this will not fit this. They are making a new one, I did check, and I think I might order that when it comes out. But besides that, back onto this. This has more storage, so transferring stuff over from here, I had double the space, and then I moved my SD card from here into here. The one thing that you'll want to note though, is make sure those snapshots, screenshots, and videos are all saved, because if you save them on the SD card and you put them into here, it deletes everything. Not right away, it'll prompt you and say it's going to, but it says there's other Switch data on this SD card, so it has to delete it. So if you thought that you're just going to move over and then you wouldn't have to re-download stuff, well, I'm sorry, Nintendo will disappoint you. They just don't want that files being able to be easily accessed by something else. They just want to keep everything secure, which is a little annoying, but whatever, you know, whatever. I got my 64 gig internal storage, 64 gig SD card, and it just works so nice. You know, I mean, it's not any faster than this. I don't think, at least not that I noticed. But the screen being better, and of course the battery life, I have noticed that it does seem to last longer. I hope it would, because this one is, well, older, so the battery has more cycles on it at this point, more wear, but also it has the more efficient processor than mine one did, because I had the version 1, not the version 2 with the more efficient processor. So that's another thing to think about if you're going to get this. This has the more efficient processor if you got it before, what is it, like the summer of 2019, I think, is when they released the new one. And you can check out, I think I'll put what models, they have a specific model number that they changed with that new revision. But anyway, is this worth it for the 50 bucks more than this? If you're gonna buy one, you don't have a Switch already, totally, go get it. It's amazing. But if you already have one, is it worth the upgrade? Well, for me it was, because I liked the bigger screen, the better battery life, because that's when I noticed my battery life was going down like that, playing Breath of the Wild, just goodbye battery. That's what was worth it for me, but is it really still? Because then if you want to resell this to try to get back to this, you're still looking at quite a bit of money then to put forward to this. So that's going to have to be put up to you. I'm almost thinking if you already have one, you're just fine enough to keep it. But if you really want the new screen, a little bit better battery life if you've got the version 1, maybe go for it. But all I can say is my experience with it has been great so far. The speakers sound great, and we'll have to see about the OLED screen if there's going to be any burn-in, because that's my main worry about it. But I think as long as you keep the brightness down low, don't leave it on static images for hours, I'm pretty sure you should be fine. But it'll be a long-run test, so we'll just have to see. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Remember to follow us on social media and check out our website. The link's in the description below. And if you liked, please hit that button. If you disliked, you know where that button is. And be sure to get subscribed.